You know when you start turning on each other, it's getting rough. Every time we decide it's time to pull over and switch drivers and give the dogs a walk, there's nowhere to pull over. But this one, what good fortune. We are approaching the Lillooet area, I believe. It's a First Nation territory. This stop, if you happen to be driving west across British Columbia, you're going to want to get out here and take some pictures and take it in. It's really, really pretty.
We can see for miles down this highway. It's a feeling that you couldn't replace if you tried. Alright. We got time and we got dreams. We got the grass underneath our feet. This is how it's supposed to be. I'm with you, yeah. You and me together, ain't nothing better. You and me together, on and on and on and on. You and me together, ain't nothing better, yeah. You and me together, on and on.
Not too shabby, Jim.
Not too shabby at all. This is a nice, nice campground. Views. That back row. Wow.
Yeah, if you can get on it. Wow.
Yeah. I'm sure it's hard to.
So we're talking about that drive today.
That drive was incredible. Top 4, 5.
It's an experience.
It is.
I'd say top 2. Yeah,
Yeah.
that and Iceland Parkway by
Yep.
far.
Absolutely beautiful.
Whistler, and it's my birthday.
Happy birthday, Amy.
You know you're in your 50s when the night before your birthday, you accidentally overextend your knee. And your spouse walks in and says, well, how did you overextend your knee? And you have to explain to them you were taking an online test to see if you needed a hip replacement. So the good news is I passed my hip test. I think I'm okay there. Must just be a strain from all this paddling. My knee's going to be all right too. And I don't need it today because we are off to paddle the River of Golden Dreams here in Whistler.
We're hoping it's the River of Dreams and not the River of Nightmares. But this is going to be a fun birthday experience for Amy. I promise.
From your lips to God's ears, too. Almost ran too late to make it. We made our orientation, realized we're going to come across some shallow waters, some areas that we have to portage around. So we're going to have to grab our boat, get our stuff, getting more shallow fin on the boat so we don't run into trouble with that. It has been mania day. Do you ever have those days where everything's just like rush, rush, rush? Ah, we don't have to be in such a hurry to celebrate. Hopefully I'll be here a little longer.
We got this.
I bet you we don't. Guess we could always call a cab. We don't see anyone that was in the group that was leaving when we were leaving.
We'll be fine. I'm
sure
optimistic on
Listen.
your birthday.
Even if we miss our shuttle, we will be fine. We'll figure this out. If you are in Whistler and have the opportunity, try to get here early. This is really cool. It's very pretty. Beaver Dam. Watch where you placed your feet. Beaver crossing down. Hopefully not too many more to go. We're hustling. Let's go.
Yeah, just on the phone, is it?
We're racing the clock to check if we were with this company on the self tour. And I'm betting at one of the checkpoints, they noticed they're missing 2 people. So we really are trying to hurry, which it's not the ideal point of the day. I feel like we're making good time on this leg.
We might have lost
Seconds of loss. Jim successfully navigated around a stroller with a sleeping child in it. I'm so happy about that. Careful on the downhill there. Here, I'll give you some counterbalance. Whoa! We're going in the ditch. For them to say the water's a little low.
Yeah, this is kind of lame that this is not kind of low.
This is, you can't paddle through.
Yeah.
So the guy back there said we have about an hour and a half left, which means we're going to miss the shuttle by 15 minutes. And that was before we had to get out of the boat a bunch. So, you know, we'll let you know how this all ends when we know how this all ends. Watch out, Ducky. I think we're going to get around this one. Okay, we'd love to talk, but like, this is awful.
Yeah, this is not good. I feel awful.
Hey, the views are nice, but I can't look up because I'm going to get my eye poked out with an arrow branch. This is like, we found a little nook here, so we're being safe, but it's like hard digs constantly, in and out of the raft constantly because of areas you got to carry it over, beaver dams. We're definitely not making the shuttle. We'll figure that out when we get there. I don't recommend rafting down or paddling down the river of Golden Dreams.
If they told us that before they took our money,
Yeah.
115 Canadian, by the way, that this is what we were signing up for. Look, this is part of paddling, right? Like, and I'd be kind of into it if we knew that's what we were getting into.
Well,
You know,
to say the water's a little low and then to get out here and see what it actually is are two very different things. It was a misrepresentation. But we know whose fault it really is.
who?
You know who. This morning I was chatting with my oldest, closest friend since we were 13. We'll call her Red to protect her identity. And she said, "Oh, knowing you two, I hope it's not a river of broken dreams." And as soon as she said that, the day went to pot. So we owe you one, Red. You saw the last one. This one's a doozy, and there's not a thing we can do about it but to deal with it. It's my birthday. Can I stay in the boat?
Yeah. No, you can stay in the boat.
We're a team, Jim. We're a team.
Listen, I know we are. And that's why sometimes the team stays in the boat. Stay in the boat.
Arms and legs inside the boat. Okay.
Aren't you glad you stayed?
I am so glad I stayed, not gonna lie. Oh, man. All right, I think there's a path. Hard right. Hard right. Oh, we're gonna make it. No. We're shooting the gaps. Oh. Guys. Not fun. I don't know. We're gonna try it. Oh, we're stuck on the dam. Look, somebody's boat died over there.
All right, stay in the boat.
It's a boating graveyard.
It's her birthday. She gets beaver dam service.
What did you get Amy for her birthday this year? Damn service.
Dam service.
Damn service.
You need to move your paddle.
Oh. Let's see. I'm not helping you. I'm not so
It's your birthday. You don't have to help.
I'm so glad we got you that new help.
Me too.
Or I'd be having a really rough day.
Don't back off without me.
If I do, you know it wasn't on purpose. Oh, Lordy.
Shorten that paddle a little.
Look at what's ahead. Hilarious, but not fun. It's more funny than it is fun.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm laughing a lot, but I'm not having fun. Okay. Break left, break left. Oh, man. I'll get this one. I owe you one.
Your birthday.
I don't mind.
No footprint. Oh, that is good. No, that paddle. Jeez, woman.
Going so poorly. Can we just walk it for you?
Well, maybe you didn't know. Maybe it's never come up.
They didn't teach us that at camp. I swear they didn't.
All right.
Let's just stay here and give up.
Do it.
Just push us the rest of the way in. Shuttle's going to be here in 44 minutes. How long do you think you're gonna be in the boat? That was less than 60 seconds, by the way.
That was.
In the last 5 minutes, I think you've been out of the boat 4 times.
I think you're right.
Anyone want to take overs and unders here? Let's pedal. We get a nice view for a minute. Left. Hold on. Let me assess the situation.
You see why you had to get out.
Good launch, y'all. This is the party that will not stop.
Here I go again.
Again. Happy to help. Tell me what to do.
It's your birthday, sweetheart.
Okay, I'm already sick of my birthday. You must be too.
Okay. You can move your paddle.
That's your paddle.
No, my paddle's strapped in.
Okay. All right. We're going to nail this one. I think we got it right down the middle. Right, left. Ooh, we did it. I feel so accomplished in this moment. Oh, nope. Same story.
We're going to get past that one.
Same story, new dam. Will that be our last beaver dam?
Yeah.
Your guess is as good as ours.
Put in the comments.
Drop in the comments if you think we're going to hit another one.
We're up there good.
Watch the paddle. I moved it.
Good Lord, woman. North and south, not east and west.
You hit me very hard in the head twice.
Okay, but that's...
Oh yeah, that's so much not as bad as bumping your leg. I agree. You know when you start turning on each other, it's getting rough.
You ready?
I'm ready to be done.
I know. Happy birthday, Amy.
Let's hope this is not foretelling of the year to come. Down the park. My hope is it's a 2-hour paddle. They call it a 2.5 to pad, but we're not through obstacles yet. Oh, there it is. We were not playing with you all. That's amazing we made it. You know what we say. All's well that ends well.
We were loaded at 3:59. I'm telling you.
But
I had no doubts.
in the name of transparency, we're going to be so tired tomorrow.
Oh, and we weren't the last people. Those people in the canoe were still getting back to the water.
And we hit the water 30 minutes later than everyone else, so we're pretty much just amazing.
Look at that.
We went from paddle nasty to cover up all your nasty and make it look good enough to go out to dinner. Jim's taking me out for my birthday dinner.
And bring this birthday back on track. We found parking. Speaking of parking, though,
You need to budget for it.
you do need to budget because everywhere in Whistler is paid to park. And we made a terrible mistake. We popped in a grocery store and we parked at a grocery store parking lot. And we came out $70 Canadian ticket on our windshield. And we were like, oh, I wanted to log on and dispute it and say, we're idiot Americans that don't realize that you have to pay when you park in a supermarket's parking lot.
We didn't know you had to pay to park at the grocery store is a legitimate defense. And B,
I think it's a good defense, but Amy logged on her birthday and paid it anyway. So
I sleep with a clear conscience. That's what it's all about.
anyways, still love you, Canada. It's just your parking's a little outrageous. So it's the end of the day. I just walked the dogs and I just want to take a minute and say how much I love my wife. And even though the paddle was a disaster and she took it all in stride, tried to make today very special for you, and I'm so sorry. But let me say from the bottom of my heart, I am truly the luckiest man on earth. My wife is so amazing. I love you, sweetheart. Happy birthday. You're awesome.
Whistler is a stunning resort town. I bet if you're into winter sports, this is absolutely the mecca location where you should come. We will never forget it. It's for sure. That was a very memorable birthday. We ended up having a beautiful dinner last night at Wild Blue. If you are in Whistler and you love seafood, we highly recommend Wild Blue. That was exceptional. This campground, no doubt, is the most scenic we have ever stayed in. It is incredible to look at these views. Having said that, Whistler RV and Campground sends you a notice before you check in that gives you the impression they're going to be very strict about the rules and they are going to issue fines if you violate them. That is not the case. So this was a problem for us because we have an elderly dog and nature works the way nature works. And dogs tend to, believe it or not, sadly, they tend to pick on old, sickly dogs. It's the old pack mentality. They can't help it. Get rid of your weakest member kind of thing. So it's been a real struggle to have the dogs specifically in this campground. There is a forest road coming up the hill that Jim found, and that's where he walked our dogs. So just know before you go kind of thing. These views are amazing. So if you can work it out, try to. As beautiful as this is, we are so excited today. We have been waiting for this next stop, or this next interaction, I guess I should say, for a couple of years now. Believe it or not, sometimes online RV community is going to bring you some new friendships. And we've been trying to get together with these friends for years. You'll hear more about how that story went soon. But you know what? As always, we're going to take you along.
We reclaimed a rafting boat.
Recycling is important for the environment.
Recycling, yes.
Did it for the lake.
And
We did.
no one will have a boat crash and hit that now. You all have done your work for the day.
That's right. And we'll repurpose this back at the dock, right?
Yeah.
Sure. Well, you don't want to waste it.
Exactly.
No, it's plastic, I'm sure.
Right.